All right, back to upper body. Wednesday the 27th, we have just our rounds, no part two, so it was a little bit nice to you this time. One arm snatch, clean and press, pull over, push up. One arm snatch, clean and press. Pull over. And push up. All right. One arm snatch. So, and then we have clean and press. So, one arm snatch. The snatch and the clean of the clean and press have very similar motions that I'm just going to talk about both kind of together before I break them into separate things. So both of them require the weight to come really close to your body, okay? So when you're doing a snatch, really the first part of it is kind of a clean. So when you're doing a clean, you're here by your side and you want to pull up on your shoulder and then flip your arm. Pull up, flip. That's pretty much how a clean looks, okay? When you're snatching, you're here, you pull up your body and you flip the weight, but you land above your head, okay? So when you clean to your shoulder. When you're down here getting ready to do a snatch, you clean it up, but it lands over your head. So see how both of them have that same motion? You pull at the shoulder. When you can no longer pull, you flip the weight. When you're here for your clean, you pull at the shoulder, flip the weight. So they're very similar in that aspect. So what you don't want to do when you're doing a clean is you don't want to make a big circle up to your shoulder. That is a hammer curl, bicep curl. Don't make a big circle. You want to pull at the shoulder, flip. When you're doing a snatch, don't make a big circle. You want to come up your body, flip, okay? So from the front, this is what your snatch looks like. The weight is going to be on the ground in front of you. Do I have alternating or no? No, I have per. So you're going to do the same one. So technically, you can either do it from the ground or from the hang. When I'm alternating, I like to go from the ground. Since this says per, that means we're doing all one side, then all the other, so I'll do it from the hang. From the hang means like from the hang, in the air. You're not on the ground. Power would mean you're coming from the ground. So if it says power clean and press, you're coming from the ground, cleaning and pressing. Back to the ground, cleaning and pressing. Alternating snatches, I usually like to do it on the ground because you have to switch hands. It's easier than tossing it in midair. So again, from the ground up, from the ground up. So for these both purposes, we're gonna do them from the hang. So snatch from the hang. You're gonna be in like the middle of your legs like this, kind of bent forward. And again, that same motion. Pull up your body, shrug your shoulder, flip it, but it's gonna go all the way up, down, 2, down, 3, down, 4. So honestly, I usually hit some part of my body on the way up. That's how close the weight is to my body. So the first time I hit my stomach, second time I hit my boob. It doesn't hurt, but that's like how close I am, okay? And then when you do 12, you're gonna switch arms. It doesn't matter if you land like this or like this. The point is just to get it overhead. So however you land is fine, okay? That's your snatch. So snatch is kind of like a clean that lands overhead. Your clean and press, you're gonna clean it to your shoulder, press overhead, back down. Clean to your shoulder, press overhead, back down. So I just did the snatches. The clean and press is gonna be like this. Clean and press, 1. Clean and press, 2. Clean and press, 3. Clean and press, 4. Clean and press, 5. So notice how I'm not doing this. Okay, so if you are not sure or you cannot feel the difference, watch yourself in the mirror or tape yourself and see which one you're doing. It's not wrong if you are doing the circle, but for form purposes, it's just not correct for that exercise. So it's not like you're gonna hurt yourself wrong. It's just you're not doing the right exercise. So, all right, pull over, push up. So pull over, you're gonna have one weight. Again, this is one of those where it can only be as heavy as you can grip the weight. If you had a barbell, that would be different, but we don't, we have dumbbells. So again, you have to hold on to the ends of the weights, and our hands are only so big. It has to be able to wrap around. So like for me, I think the 15-pound one works really well, but you know, you'll find which one you can hold good. So your pullover, you start with your arms extended behind your head. You're holding onto one dumbbell on either side, and you're gonna rotate at the shoulder. So you're gonna lift your arms up by the shoulder, right up over your chest, back down. 1, lift up at the shoulder to your chest, back down. 2. So notice that nothing is moving. My elbows aren't moving, my wrists aren't moving. Everything is staying exactly how it is. I'm just lifting and rotating at the shoulder, back down, at the shoulder, back down, okay? And then push-ups, we have gone over this, so I am not going over it again. All I'm gonna say is everything should be moving in line. So make sure that your arms are stacked properly. Make sure that your butt is not up, it's not sunken down, it's in a nice neutral position. Lower down together, come up together. Lower down together, come up together, okay? And that's Wednesday.